Something good is cooking in the kitchen. We're talking about a changing smorgasbord menu 7 days a week at Marco Polo Ortigas Manila's Cucina.
Distinguishing palates are in for tempting selections that promise to satisfy every culinary craving.
Joining us on Taste Buds for good reasons to visit them, Marco Polo Ortigas Manila's new executive chef, Lluis Canton's Pesarrodona.
Well, good morning. Good morning, every chef. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, and we're also joined by, sir.
Good morning, Mirko.
Hello, Sir Mirko.
Nice to
Mirko.
meet you.
All right. Well, something good is cooking at Marco Polo, and I think it's definitely good because just before we started, the smell that was coming from these paellas was fantastic. Who's going to tell us all about it?
Well, I think it's chef's part to talk about the paella.
Okay, right? Well, certainly, chef. Fill us in. This smells fantastic.
Okay, let's say here with the paella, what makes the difference with the other paellas in Manila is the recipe. It's a recipe that I inherited from my dad. So here I'm using local products, and the best to say on that paella is the recipe, is the sofrito. The base is the best.
Right.
And on that paella, let's say I cannot say it's the best in Manila, but it's a good paella that you cannot find that taste nowhere in Manila.
Oh, well, the smell alone, I've never smelled anything like this. We've got what looks like a paella negra over here, a mixto or seafood. What is what?
That one is the paella negra. Actually, the difference between this one is that one is based from the sofrito as well,
right.
But at the end we're adding squid ink, as well imported from Spain, plus squid and some clams and shells.
Right.
And here is using the same base as the sofrito, plus we add some chicken, some squid, prawns, shells, and at the end, one of the things that they made the difference, one thing we call in my area, Catalonia, is the picada. Right. Picada is a mix of nuts, garlic and water. So now it enhances the flavor, it gives some kind of spiciness and flavors in the mouth.
I love the way chef describes it, doesn't he?
It's like you're tasting it already.
I know. Well, here in the Philippines, paella is really closely associated with big celebrations. Is that the same way with you?
Yes, of course. I mean, paella it's rice, so and we Filipinos love rice.
Right.
It's staple food for us, so we love it. It's rice with, we also consider it as a viand as well.
Absolutely.
Altogether.
Yeah.
Now, this is just some of the offerings that we are going to see in the feature for Marco Polo. Sir Mirko, please tell us about what else is new in Marco Polo.
Well, obviously our Cucina, or all-day dining restaurant, and we're offering different kind of live cooking station, meaning the guest goes to the different kind of live cooking station, and the chefs will cook or prepare the food fresh, à la minute, and hot, with the best quality. So obviously, one of our signature dish is the paella from Chef Lluis.
Right.
But then, of course, we have different kind of teams like beef and foie gras, Catalan night, Italian night, Spanish night. Now we have two promotion upcoming soon. In November with the two guest chefs from Thailand. And then in December, two guest chefs from Germany coming over.
Okay.
And the good thing in this part is that we will send two Filipino chefs to Germany over in May.
Right.
To present Marco Polo and the Philippines.
Okay, so this is great exchange of cuisines. It's very varied too. I mean, you were talking a lot about European cuisines, but also bringing in a lot of Asian specialties as well. Thai chefs as well.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
And also, you have a different cuisine per day. Is that right? In 7 days a week. Please tell us what's in store for us for Monday, Tuesday, and so on.
Well, we have, as I said, the Catalan day. Then we have a Spanish day. We have a beef and foie gras day. So we can have really different kind of beef variation with foie gras pan-fried, foie gras terrine, foie gras remousse.
So for what day is that?
This is Wednesday. So actually we are trying to change it every month, a different kind of days, different kind of promotions.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, a great glass of wine to match, some great food. What sort of wines are you carrying over the nights? Are there any special promos that are tied?
For any promotion we are doing, I'm trying to match the food, the wine. Let's say for the Spanish nights, of course we will offering Spanish wines. For the beef and foie gras, we will offer some French wines. Italian nights, of course, Italian wines.
Right.
Yeah. So we are very flexible. We have quite a big wine list.
Okay.
And we can move on with the wines. Yeah.
Okay, so from what time to what time are these available for lunch, dinner?
Yes.
Please tell us about the rates.
Cucina is open from 12 o'clock to 2:30. The rate starts by 1,500 pesos net for lunch, and for dinner time from 6 to 10:30, and the price there starts by 2,160.
Oh, okay, very, very affordable. The holidays right around the corner as well. It's a great way for the family to sort of celebrate. Like I said, Paella is very closely tied to Filipino celebrations because of the connection we have with the Spanish, or in this case, the Catalonians. So we're looking forward to celebrating at Marco Polo. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to wait for a celebration. Join them anytime. Actually, from this point on, for some of the great promos that we have. Before we go, we always try to make it a point to try some of the fantastic food that you guys have brought. So if you don't mind, we're actually going to be serving up a small tasting of some of these. Now, the paella is a real Catalonian specialty, or at least the ones you brought here. What other specialties from Catalonia can we look forward to when you're handling the kitchen?
I will say myself as a chef, I'm very proud what I'm doing. I'm very proud to offer top quality food in the restaurant. So what you will get over there is a stew meat, Catalan style, with imported mushrooms and imported meat as well. From my area, you will get a stew seafood. It's called suquet de peix. It's like, let's say, a French bouillabaisse, but Catalan style as well. On additional, we are having the cream catalan. We are having our braso Mercedes.
Oh yeah, another Filipino favorite there.
But our braso Mercedes is made from the sponge. So it's the shape is the same, but the taste is different because it's made from a sponge, not from a egg white. Plus the cream catalan, imported Butifarra sausage, it's our local sausage. So we are using a huge array of imported and local
prime ingredients. Well, let's see if it's worth it. Go ahead and give it a try. Just try not to smile after you chew on that paella negra.
That is my worry.
That's your worry. What do you think? Authentic?
Yes.
This one is truly delicious.
Thank you so much for serving me this.
All right, this is very, very good stuff. I've just come from a trip from Spain, and this is better than anything I tried over there. This is fantastic stuff. Thank you so much for joining us, Chef. And Mirko, it's a real pleasure to have you in the studio today.